my live section. And in this session, I'm ever ready for all questions with regards to migrating to the UK. So let me quickly share live and waiting for all of your wonderful questions to be answered right here on my YouTube channel. So if you are new to this channel, this is Vinnie's channel, and on this channel I talk about how to migrate to the UK as a teacher from overseas. Yes, so if you are new, please just go on to YouTube, check on my channel. There are so many videos on there to help you and to guide you through. Yeah, so okay, I will be waiting. Hello. Hi, Mama Positivity class. Wow. Hi, Loom. Miss Rina. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my live session. Can you please hear me? Please let me know on the messaging section if you can hear me clearly. Yes, thank you. So, as I was saying, the UK has opened doors for teachers. Thank you for your notification. I can hear you. Thank you so much. I really needed that. Okay, so as I was saying, teachers from overseas can migrate into the UK via the teaching route, and um, that is the basic thing I've been talking about on my channel. I have so many videos. Welcome, Matthew. Welcome, success. Loud and clear, thank you. Loud and clear, please. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming on to my live. Thank you so much. Sorry about the weather. You can see I'm in all this because of the weather. Yeah. Okay. So please, as I was saying, on my channel, which is Vinnie's channel, I talk about teaching in the UK and how best we teachers from overseas can apply for QTS and then migrate to the UK. Thank you, Oroni Dixon. Yes. Thank you, Felix Lodonu. Happy to see you too. Okay, so as I speak, please, if you have any question, please pop it in and then I will be answering adequately and appropriately. I mean, thank you. So a lot of teachers back home are looking for opportunities to come in here, and I passed through the same process. Yes, yes. I did everything all by myself, and I'm here teaching at the secondary level. So basically, my channel is about migrating to the UK as a teacher, as I've said several times. And as I went through the same process myself, I deemed it a great pleasure to help others know about this route and then how best to go about things. Thank you, Lakers fan. Are you in Sierra Leone? No, please. I'm in the UK. Thank you. Good evening, Nafwi Mohammed. Good evening. Welcome to Vinnie's channel. Welcome to my live session. So, as I was saying, I deemed it a pleasure to educate people more on how best to migrate to the UK as a teacher. If you are interested in migrating to the UK as a teacher, my channel has been all about teaching in the UK, how to migrate, so many information on there for your perusal, from how to apply for QTS to how to apply for jobs. Welcome, Lakers. You're kind. Thank you. Okay, welcome, Emmanuel Yabua. Good evening, Vinny. I'm here already. Love your smiles. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is me. I cannot hide the smiles, actually. No matter how sad I am, I cannot hide my smiles. Yeah, that's me. So please, if you have any question with regards to the migrating to the UK, I mean the teaching route, please go ahead and ask, and I'll be answering. I'll be reading your questions and answering alongside as I talk a bit about the route. Okay. Kyla London, hey V, thanks for taking time to do this. Thank you too. Thank you too for coming on to this live and then watching all of my videos. Thank you. All right, so as I was saying, the UK opened doors for teachers from overseas to apply for their license to be able to teach here, which we call the qualified teacher status, which is normally called QTS. QTS. Imano Kwapon, welcome to my live session. Good evening. Good evening, Kwesi Ebenezer. Wow, happy to see you, Mrs. Poby. Thank you. Thank you. Caitlin, hi dear. I can see you all. Thank you. Okay, so the UK opened doors for overseas teachers. Um, Not all countries, but Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, and some other South Africa, and some other few countries, yes, to be able to apply for qualified teacher status. And that is the type that we call assessment only QTS. Assessment only QTS. So what the TRA, Teacher Regulatory Agency, authority, I mean in UK, does is that when you apply for your QTS, they link your qualification to that of the UK to check if it is the same level 6 here in the UK for you to be able to teach in the secondary level. So if your qualification matches with what they are looking for, with regards to the qualification, you are looking for maths, science, and foreign languages, which is Spanish, French, German, yeah, all the foreign languages, and maths and science. And with science, all the aspects of science, which is physics, biology, chemistry, yes. So if your qualification falls within these categories, you could apply for qualified teacher status, which is the assessment only qualified teacher status, and then you'll be awarded with it. And when you have that qualification, you can easily start searching for jobs here in the UK and apply. And that is another step to take. And then after applying for qualified teacher status and you get a job, all you need to do is to gather yourself and you are here. Yeah. Hello, Caitlin. Yeah, I called Caitlin. Lisa Lawani. Some schools in the UK, England are rejecting my applications because of QTS. Please help. Oh, thank you for that. Okay, so if I may ask, Lisa, remember I just mentioned that the subject areas that they are looking for with regards to applying for QTS are science, maths, and then foreign languages. So if your QTS was rejected, it could be that your qualification wasn't part of this, the ones that I just mentioned, or it could be another problem. If your subject area is still amongst these ones that I mentioned, and then your QTS was rejected, most people that I would say whose QTS were rejected, aside their qualification being not being part of the ones I mentioned, was because of the teaching license they didn't have from their various countries. Yes. So aside your qualification, which should align with the ones they are looking for, your you should be teaching currently in your home country, and then you should have a teaching license wherever you are. So if you don't have a teaching license, yes, a licensed body in your country that could give you an identification that you are indeed a qualified teacher in your country and you are currently teaching at this level. It will be difficult for the TRA to award you a QTS. So basically that is for Lisa. If you have any questions aside what I've just said, please go ahead. I would like to know your subject area, and then what the TRA should have given you a message on why your QTS was not done. Okay. I was your husband's roommate at Ejumako. Oh, nice to meet you, Question. Okay. I have 10 Ekua. I have a degree in English language. Can I apply for QTS? Yes, please. If you are currently teaching, you have a teaching license, and if you are in Ghana, please go ahead and apply. With English, you should be awarded if all things being equal. I mean, if you have all the documentations they need, you should be awarded. Thank you. Lisa, yeah, they are rejecting my QTS because I don't have. Oh, okay, I read that already. Kayla, I have applied so many schools waiting for a positive response. Applied for French from Ghana. Good. So, with French, you know, after QTS, and then when you get to the job hunt stage, one thing you should note is that you would be needing English proficiency. So if you can prove that your French was taught in English, I think you're good to go. And one advice that I would give those who are into the various languages, I mean French, German, and the others, is that it is best to have IELTS in your pocket. Sorry about my type of, yeah. It is best to write IELTS to support your CV, to I mean embed that in your CV. Yes, because if you are not able to prove your English, then the best thing is IELTS. Thank you. Emmanuel Yabua, brief us on teaching method for maths in UK classroom comparing with our schools back home. All right, thank you. So with maths, lucky you, I'm a maths teacher, so I have a lot to say with regards to maths. I would say the curriculum compared to back home, which is Ghana, Nigeria, it's the same. Yes, the curriculum is the same. How to teach it, the same way we have been teaching maths back home is the same here. Now, the only difference is the IT aspect, which is more of with regards to teaching here. Back home, we are used to dealing with the board all by ourselves and all that. But here, in fact, everything will be IT. You should have your teaching slides intact, and then everything you are teaching is actually basically on an electronic board and on slides, of course. So if you are used to the old way of teaching, you might want to add up and then spice it up a little bit with the IT. Yes, how to create slides, how to create PowerPoint, yes, Google Slides and all that. You need to educate yourself on that. Thank you. So um I am a licensed teacher in my country and currently teaching, but yet I have been getting rejections. My subject is computer. Okay, I'm a licensed teacher. Okay. All right, so that is, you mean to say you have a teaching QTS already and you have a license, but you are having a difficulty with regards to getting a job, Mr. Sorry if Ajiri, yes, Ajiri. Okay. Now, with regards to the job hunt, there are two ways of doing it. Either you channel it through an agency, or you do the job hunting yourself. I mean, you search for schools and apply. Yes. So please, I've done two videos on these that are very, very important. So if you want to apply for jobs by yourself, there are so many websites of which you can get jobs advertised to apply to. Again, you can channel your application through agencies, recruiting agencies. I mean, agencies that recruit teachers from overseas. Now, remember, these agencies, I've always been talking about these agencies. They are not taking any money from you. Yes. the legit agencies are not taking money from anybody. All you need to do is go onto their website, register on their website, and then check on their website all the time for advertised job vacancies, and then apply. Now, when you apply, the agencies, what they do is they search through your CV and all those necessary documents, and if they see you to be a perfect candidate, they call you, they'll reach out to you for interview with them first, and then after the interview with them, they link you up to a school which is interested or looking for a candidate for a particular subject area with which you have. And so when they interview you, and then the second interview comes on and the school is also interested in you, what they do is they get you prepared for moving over to the UK. Now, what do I mean by getting you prepared? The school now goes to apply for certificate of sponsorship for you, and then you as an individual prepare your finances and put in place appropriate documents. Yes, so that is basically the link the agencies have with you as an individual or as an applicant. There shouldn't be any money that you will be paying to any agency for not for any reason. Yes, when they fetch you for a school, the school will pay them for the service they have rendered to them, and that is not you as an individual's obligation to do. Yes, thank you. So let's move on to Felix Lodunu. How long do you think it will take for one to be given the QTS? Okay, from the beginning, it was very early as 3 months. Mine was as early as 3 months interval until from application to getting, I mean receiving. But now it has been a year for people, yes. And I don't blame the TRA, but the thing is, people are applying from all over the world. Yes. So remember all those countries that were given the opportunity to apply for QTS. People are rushing in, pushing in the applications. So please bear with them. In fact, the load that they themselves they are realizing after giving out such an opportunity is overwhelming to them. Yeah, so please bear with it. It will definitely come, don't worry. But if you are in doubt, you could email them to ask about the progress of your application. Thank you. So Kyla London, okay, I never added that I have English proficiency letter. Will add and see. All right, thank you. Do that. Question Ebenezer, Vinnie, please, can I use SHS to apply? Because you yourself, I didn't complete. I stopped and joined the army. Oh, okay. you know, it will be a little bit difficult because if you are not currently teaching, it will be a little bit difficult for them because they need, at a point, they will need you to fill some forms referencing. Yeah, they will need you to do some referencing, and when they realize that you are not in the classroom currently, in fact, your application will be something else. So that is for you, question. And Kyla London, thank you to Kayla. All right, Daniel Williams, how can I apply for the QTS certificate? I teach physics. Okay, Daniel, so please subscribe to Vinny's channel, and then there is I'll be posting the QTS link um on my channel. So please, I think I have it there already, but if you having a difficulty, please subscribe to Vinny's channel, and then when you subscribe and you have access to my videos, I'll be adding the QTS link again. Or you could just Google qualified teacher status for England, and then yeah, you will definitely get the link there. Thank you. So Humphrey said hi. Hello. Okay. Inkerewem Odufia. Sorry, if I'm not pronouncing your name well. Which agency gives visa sponsorship? Okay. So agencies don't give visa sponsorship. Per my experience, it is the school that is employing you that will apply for the visa sponsorship for you, which we call the COS, certificate of sponsorship. Yes, so no agency applies for COS for people. Yes, please. So with this teaching route, even if you channel your application through agencies, it is the school that will apply for the certificate of sponsorship for you and then pass it on to the agency to give you, or they give it to you directly. There is nothing like agencies giving visa sponsorship. Thank you. With this teaching route, I mean, thank you so much. Okay, so Udofia says, must we include the CPD certificate in the CV? They should make it free for us. Oh, thank you. So there are so many CPDs that you need to do with regards to job hunting in the UK. And then the very important ones, most of them you can get free online. Yes, I mean it. So you could check academics. Yes, for child safeguarding. That is the one that I did personally. Yeah. And then you could check with Open University. Open University too has got lots of free courses and with regards to teaching, yeah, that you could use or you could do to enrich your CV. And thank you so much for mentioning this. It is very necessary, CPDs, to support, I mean, to enrich your CV. It is very necessary. Schools here need to know, they really want to know if you have a fair idea about child safeguarding, yes, prevent, and some few other things with regards to teaching. So please, it is very necessary to do so many CPDs to enrich your CV. Emmanuel Yabua says, which subject areas qualify for the relocation bonus, and have you gotten yours? Thank you for this question. So with the relocation bonus, please don't be expecting that the moment you come here. Yeah, it is something that the UK has planned and put in place for to support teachers who relocate from different countries, and again to support teachers who trained here to teach. Yes, so and with the relocation bonus, please, it depends on which school you are teaching. Remember, for every country, there are schools that are state-owned schools. There are schools that are private school. That is per my knowledge from back home and from here as well. So they give those bonuses to teachers who are teaching in the government schools. And even with the government schools, it is not all of them. It is some selected schools that they give to teachers who are teaching there to help, and then, I mean, to support them with their relocation costs. It is not something you should put your whole eyes on. No. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that question. Myself, I have not gotten anything from where I teach, and I'm okay. Your salary can cater for you, can cater for your everything. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so Dogbe says, what can I do now? Dogbe, if you could please ask your question again. I have no idea what you are asking about. Okay, Emmanuel says, is cover letter and supporting document the same? Okay, thank you for this question, Emmanuel. Cover letter is same as application letter, kind of. Yeah, that's you as an applicant, you draft my application, I applied to for this position, blah blah blah. Now, supporting statements, I would say, is similar to cover letter, but they are two different things. Now, supporting statement is when you have filled an application form for maybe a school, and then you want to support your application with how do I call it? With a letter, not really a letter, but something to show the employer or show the school what you have got. Yeah, that is what I see, what I would say with supporting statement. So in your supporting statement, it talks really about you as an individual, your job, what you are doing currently, how you have impacted knowledge, how you do your teaching, the methodologies you use. It entails a lot. I have actually done a video on supporting statements on Vinnie's channel. Yes, so please check it out, and then it will go a long way to help you. The title is Catchy Supporting Statements. Yes, so please check that out. And please, when you are watching the videos, don't just be skipping this. How do we call it? Don't be skipping the videos and being in a hurry to end it. Please take your time and watch the video every minute, every second. It really helps. Yes, it really helps. So you get much insight. People don't watch the videos actually, and it's quite sad. If you need information and someone has given the information in a video form, all you need to is to watch. Please do that for me. Watch till the end. I try my best to go slow and then talk about the points. I mean, talk about the salient points. So please do watch the videos to help you. Thank you so much for supporting statements. I have a video on CV preparation. All of those are there to help us, please. Thank you so much. And after watching the videos and you need clarification, it will be very easy for me to support you. But if you don't watch the videos and come asking questions, in fact, it pulls me down. Yeah. All right, so let's move on. Mohammed, so how do I partake in CPD and which site? Oh, I think I mentioned that already. So please, if you were not paying attention when I mentioned it, don't worry. I will post this live on the channel. You could always watch, and then all answers to questions that were asked here will be there for you to watch and then do the needful. Thank you. So, Flaky says, hello, Vivian. Thanks for all you do. Oh, thank you too, Flaky. Okay, so Mr. Mohammed, I think I'll quickly answer yours. That is what I can do for now. So with CPD, I mentioned child safeguarding. It is very necessary. Prevent is also necessary. Yes. So with child safeguarding, I mentioned academics, and then I also mentioned open university. All right. Yes. So please check on those to help you for now. Okay. Kayla says sometimes you need to rewatch like 3 times to get all the gist well. Yeah. So yes. Myself, let me tell you a bit about me. I mean, my experience. When I started my journey, YouTube was my friend. YouTube was my friend. I would just YouTube and Google. Yeah, YouTube and Google were my best friends. The least chance and the least time I have, I just, whatever you want to search, please just search it. Just put those words in either Google or YouTube. You definitely have answers to them. Yeah, so in fact, it is the best way that I ever did, and it really helped me a lot. It really, really helped me. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, message was gone. So please talk about behavior management skills we are to use when we come over. Oh, thank you, Emmanuel. Good question. Now, with behavior management, you know, first off, every school has a behavior management scheme. Okay, something put down, to check students behavior. Now all you need to do is, as a new teacher in the UK, is to be well versed with the behavior management system with regards to your school, the place where you work. Secondly, my people, secondly is yourself. You need to check your own behavior first. Yeah. What I mean by that is, you know, kids back home are used to They understand even when you turn your eye like this when they are doing something wrong. Yes. But here it's a different ball game. Yes. So first off, you need to tame your own self, tame your own pressure, anger, like whatever makes you angry. Kids, students, we have been dealing with such students back home. And here it is extreme. So you as an individual, you need to realize that they are kids. And then whatever they do, if you are not careful, you might land yourself in big mess. Yes. So be very abreast with the school's behavior system. And it works perfectly when you follow the behavior system with regards to whichever school you find yourself. Yes, it works perfectly. Never try as a teacher to use your own way to solve a problem, or I mean a behavior issue with the student. You will be held, you end up ruining everything for your own self. Yes. So it is best to use the behavior system. You know, you can easily log in to call for help for example, maybe a student misbehaving in your lesson. You just email the appropriate people to come pick the student up, and then you continue with your lesson. That is the best way out. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on. Please, must I have QTS to teach as an early years teacher? And is there any specific agency recruiting for early years teachers, please? Okay, thank you for this question, Flecky. So with early years, you don't actually need QTS. With early years, you need to position yourself well. Make sure your supporting statement is adequate, your CV is adequate. You could start your job search. Early years teachers are in need. I mean, the UK is in need of early years teachers. I remember two ladies who were on this same route looking for jobs. I just told the person, please go ahead and apply. And within a twinkle of an eye, the news that I got was she was already in the UK. Yes. So with early years, please check my video on websites for job search, and then check for agencies as well to help you. By then, before you go searching for jobs, make sure your CV and your supporting statements are intact, your qualifications are intact. Yes, just go ahead and do the job search. Yes, with recruitment agencies, I have most of them in the video, and I will do another video with regards to new recruitment agencies as the years goes by. Yes, so don't worry, keep applying and you definitely get. So and now chat gtp helps too. Kayla, I have no idea what chat gtp helps with. No worries. Okay, so Kayla says, I rewatched your collabo video with your friend and the topic of behavior management was funny. The way you two went about it. Oh, yeah, it may sound funny, but it is reality, I would say. It is reality, I would say. You know, teenagers tend to behave, some way. Yeah, but it boils back to you as an individual holding tight, making sure you are following the appropriate um system, and that is all you can do. Yes, you cannot touch a student. No, even when you start looking at a student some way, they will take it as something else, remember. Yeah, that is the culture difference. Yes, so please follow the school's behavior management system and you are good to go. All right, so Ajiri says, please Vinny, do I have to write dear hiring manager at the beginning of my supporting letter? You don't really need to. So please check, Ejiri, what I'll say is please check my supporting statement video to help you out. It gives a detailed explanation on what to actually write with your supporting statement. Yes, please. So go check it out. And with regards to supporting statements, I had a colleague who was asking, um, with supporting statements, is it one only one that needs to be drafted for all applications? I was like, you should have your drafted one. I mean your skeletal type, because when you are applying for jobs, you need to check the job description, yes, and then make sure you are doing the right thing with regards to your supporting statement. So that is the advice I gave him. I think, yeah, and I think it will help someone too. Okay, so Nafui Mohammed again says, can I use AI to generate my supporting statement? Can I paraphrase statements using AI to number? My brother, please. Who is more advanced with technology? Your supporting statement and all those are being checked. Don't take it as I say. Don't take it as a joke. Yes, your supporting statement, everything could be checked. So if you use AI to generate it, it doesn't really make sense. Yes, please draft it per what you do in your school and your subject area. That is the best advice I'll give you. Don't go creating something that you have never done. Yeah, it will be so absurd. Yeah, so please draft your supporting statement according to you, your subject area, what you are teaching, the improvements it has brought to students in your school, your achievements. Yes, that is basically it. So I don't see why you should use, no, please don't do that. Thank you. All right, so Gloria Nelson says, hi sister, I read biology, but I would like to teach primary school. Is my qualification okay for the level? So primary teaching here is a different aspect on its own. Yeah, remember the QTS route is for secondary teaching. So to be able to teach in the primary school here, the UK system is such that if you are able to teach in the primary school here, you need to pass through the required teacher training for primary school teaching. Yes, before you are able to teach at the primary level. So with regards to primary teaching, the only thing that I would say is, unless you go through the appropriate teacher training here in the UK. Yeah, but with early years, early childhood, early years, as someone mentioned earlier, you could maneuver to get employed if, yeah, for early years. But with primary, such as primary 2, 3, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, I think you should pass through the teacher training here, and that is doing PGCE with QTS, yeah, to be placed in the primary primary schools as placement. Yes, thank you. So let's see. Ajiri says thanks. You're welcome, Ajiri. So another one, please. Okay, no worries, Ajiri. In the supporting statement, should I use headings to write in paragraphs, or I just write it without the headings? Please, you could write it without the headings. Yes, and it is perfect. Thank you. All right, so please go ahead to ask your questions. There's so many questions not answered. Yeah. Okay, just got Kayla again. And guys, let's like the video and give her plenty hearts. Oh, and flowers to show appreciation. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you so much. Thank you to Gloria Nelson. Thank you to Ajiri. All right, so as I was saying, the QTS route is still legit. Someone asked the question some time ago, was asking me that, are you able to come with family? Yes. When you finally get employed in the UK, and you will be placed on a skilled worker visa, and then it depends on the number of years your employer gives you. Yeah, so if you are employed as a teacher here, finally, you will be able to move with family. I mean, your wife, your husband, your children. Yes. Nice one. Good job. Thank you, Ashmin. Astimin TV. Hello, hello, Astimin. Thank you for joining. We miss you, Caitlin. Thank you. I miss you too. Thank you for joining my live. Yeah. So you would be able to move with family. Now, one that is one of the best parts of getting a teaching job here. And yeah, I've seen some questions. Let me go ahead. I'll continue my sentence later. Don't worry. Amor, moi. Please, I don't speak that language. Oh, Stefano. Okay, thank you. Caitlin, very helpful. God bless you. Thank you, Caitlin. Bless you too. Astimin TV, watching you live. Oh, thank you. Astimin. Charlie, a video, what? Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Felix Lodunu. How long does it take before your family can join? My brother, if you have the finances for the visa application and the health charge, you are good to go. On your first move, you can bring your family. And it depends on you to decide whether you come in, know the system a bit, and then let your family join. There is no limit, but the fact is, if you are placed on a 2-year visa per what your school is giving you, whenever you apply for your family's visas expires when yours expire. Yes. So if, for example, you are given a 2 years visa as a teacher here, you could use 1 or 2 or 3 months to gather money and then bring your family. I bet you can do that. You can do that. And then when your 2 years is about expiring, the date that your 2 years expires, it is the same date that the visas for your family, whenever they come in, theirs also expires the same date as yours. So it's in your court to choose whether to delay or to bring them. It's up to you, totally up to you. Yeah. So another question from Felix says, do you have, oh, just a minute. It says, do you have to provide proof of funds? Yes, so it depends. With your family, if you're able to bring if you want to bring your family, your COS, if your employers certify maintenance for you, then you can bring your family without showing proof of fund. What do I mean? The certificate of sponsorship that your employer gives you, with which you apply for your visa as the teacher coming to teach, there is a section at the bottom of your certificate of sponsorship, which they just use a ticking symbol. Yeah. Now it says set is employer certifying maintenance. That is the word usually, this phrase usually used, certifying maintenance. If it is a tick and it is a yes tick, then it means that your employer is saying they can provide a place for you to stay for maybe a month or two. Now that affects your family if your family is joining before that certificate of sponsorship expires. Does it make sense, everybody? Now, every certificate of sponsorship has got date on it. So if you don't use that and it expires, then even if it expires, your family can use that still to join. That is what I've seen so far. Yes. So if they take yes for certifying maintenance, then you don't need to prove any funds. But if it is a no for certifying maintenance, then you need to show the UKVI that you have a certain amount in your account and you can cater for them for their first month. Yeah, with regards to just feeding and then accommodation and all that. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I think Stefano means to say I love you, my dear Spanish. Seriously. Shout outs to you, Stefano, but my love is there. is somewhere else. I mean, in someone else's hands. Thank you. Okay, so I have lots of questions. Emmanuel says, when you have an interview and you are done with the interview, you were asked to questions. What is the relevant question you have to ask? Thank you. That is so brilliant of you, Emmanuel. Now, whenever you have interviews with regards to a school or, yeah, when you have a school interview, please find out from the school if they have system in place for behavior management, as we talked about earlier. That is very key question to ask the school. Secondly, you could ask if they have how does the school really support teachers with regards to further studies and then career progression. Yes, please ask that question too. It is also very relevant to you as an applicant. Again, find out if the school is an inclusive school, all inclusive school. Yes. And even with this all inclusive school, you could find it out from the school's website. Yeah, when you go to the school's website, school A's website, every information that you need about the school is there. And then you should also find out if the school is a state school, is a maintained school, an academy, or a free school. Now, these are different types of schools that you might want to know about. So whenever you have interviews, please also you could just check on Google, what questions can I ask an employer for a teaching job? Yeah, you could just put it in there. You get so many questions to select the best three. You should get 3 questions to ask every employer that you have interviews with. That puts you on that level, you know. Yeah, but if you go to an interview blank, I mean, not having any questions to ask, it is so bad. It is so bad. You know, you are moving to a different country, so you should have so many questions to ask. Yeah, I mean, potential employers. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for the question, Emmanuel. Okay. Comfort Mesa says, Vinny, thanks for what you do. Thank you too. Please, I want to ask if you know a Ghanaian teacher in Australia who does exactly as you do. I would like to know more about their system. Thank you. Oh, okay, Comfort. I will find out. But what I know with regards to Australia is that, let me give you a gist. When I was doing my job search, the experience, I was applying everywhere. Seriously, everywhere. Even Australia that you mentioned. Australia, New Zealand, Canada, USA, yes. Now, one bit of information that is with regards to your question is Australia has a certain level. I mean, how they scout their teachers is a bit different from that of the UK. Why am I saying that? I remember applying to for the same secondary school teaching job in Australia, and what message I got was that my qualification doesn't qualify me to teach at that level. I mean, secondary school level. I was like, huh? Mm. So don't worry, I'll still look for other creators about Australia, and then I'll get back to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And one more thing, Canada also needs teachers, but Canada, to teach, to be able to teach in Canada, you need to register with their teaching body, and it is not free. You need to pay. Yes, just as Scotland, the same England, or the same, I mean UK, but Scotland, if you are applying for their teaching license, what we call QTS for England, there's you have to pay. Yes, you have to pay. And then Wales, remember the UK is made up of Scotland, England, Wales, and then Northern Ireland. Yes. Now, per my research, England is the one giving QTS. Now, Scotland is also having their own teaching license, but you need to pay before they award you with it. And then Wales also has their own teaching um, license, but with Wales, I think there you don't have to pay anything, but there are some requirements you need to meet so you are able to acquire their license. Yes. And then with Northern Ireland, I think I need to search about that. Don't worry, I'll get back to you on that. Thank you. So with US too, you can get a job directly without doing any licensure, blah blah blah. Yes. So I believe in scattering, extending your boundaries. I mean, trying all around. Anything that works for you, in fact, you are good to go. But I am hyping the UK because the UK is the best. In fact, don't worry. Those who are going for US, I know US, you all know US, but you know that US, they don't pay them during the holidays. That is a secret. Go find out. We'll talk about that later. Okay, now let me answer my questions. Okay, so Vinny, thanks for all you do. Okay, Austria, I answered that. Say Belusima Amor. Please, Stefano, I don't speak Spanish. Okay, Mary says, hello, Vivian. Well done. We miss you. God bless you. Oh, thank you. Bless you too, Mary. Okay. Gold Safadi. Now, good job, Vinny. Your tips helped me get here. Wow, good. Thank you. You make me feel so proud. Thank you, Gold. I would definitely please get in touch with me. Check email me actually, Vinny's Y channel at gmail.com. Please do. I would like to hear from you. You know, you people should be giving out the success stories to encourage and motivate others, you know. Thank you so much, Gold. Okay, Stefano Villani. Stefano again. I don't understand what you're writing. Okay, Ejiri says, does the interview and demo teach take place the same day or different days? Interview and demo. Okay, so I did a video on two types of interviews for teachers with regards to agencies. Now, agencies interview you, and most of the interview type that the agencies use are demo types. Now, in that video, I explained how demo interviews are done. One agency that I remember using that is I Can Teach UK. Yes, and then yeah, I Can Teach UK. They use that demo interview a lot, and it is basically about you doing your interview on your own, reading out the questions and answering. Yes. Now the demo, you can do it on your own and then forward it up to the agency. Now when you get onto the school interviews, with that you are going to be interacting or having the interview with a school head, a school leader. Yes. Now that is the difference. You do this in different stages. Yes. So that is what I could say. Thank you, Ejiri. And Comfort says thank you. Thank you to Comfort. Kyla Landon says, see educa. Stefano, I don't understand your language, please. No worries. When requesting for an advisor, it will take long. How long for them to accept your request? This topic. Oh. So for an advisor, I think the advisor should get in touch with you. Yeah, after applying, it doesn't really take long, but look forward to the advisor's responding to your application and then getting in touch with you directly. Now, if you apply for a long time and you don't get any feedback from them, I would say please, the emails that you email addresses that you had when doing your application, please keep pressuring with emails inquiring on, yes, your application, so they attend to you. Thank you. Okay, so Dixon says, thanks a lot for all you do. I've heard someone say one can get QTS in 6 weeks by going through a state in England or so. And when gotten, you can submit to TRA in London. How true is this? Please, 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 please. There is nothing like that. QTS can never be obtained from any other body except the TRA, the Teacher Regulatory Authority in England. Please, nobody should tell you, oh, we do QTS. Please, it is a scam. It is a scam. It is only the Teacher Regulatory Authority, which is the TRA, that gives QTS, and it is called Assessment Only Qualified Teacher Status. That is not just anybody that can issue you such a certificate and say, no, 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 no. It is only TRA, please. Thank you. Thank you for your question, Dixon. So, Prince Boatin says, what are some of the agencies that help teachers get sponsorship? Oh, that question has been answered already, and I have a video on Vinnie's channel with regards to agencies that are sponsoring, agencies, I mean, that are scouting teachers from overseas for UK schools. So please check that out. And one most important thing, please, no agency should take any money from you. If any agency starts requesting for money, it is a scam. Yes, it is a scam. No agency should be taking money from you for job, please. It is a scam, forget it. Okay. Okay, so Stefano is rather Italian. He's Beglevi, so I am ignoring him now. No worries. Masagomasia. Agblapa. Nyamanyangi ko ogboglomo gaka masagoma. Don't worry. Thank you. Sorry about that. Country my issues. Okay, so let's go on. With Scotland and Wales, how much is the pay? How long would it take for the QTS to come out in such places? And will such QTS be acceptable in England or anywhere in the world? Okay, thank you, Dixon, for your question. So with Scotland's QTS, I mean their teaching qualification, it depends on how early you are able to pay for it. Yes, it really depends on how early you are able to pay your payment, and then your ability to um, give them your documents, I mean, deal with the application counts. But it shouldn't be taking long for them to, yes, I mean, do the qualification for you. Yes. And with regards to QTS, And how is it accepted in other places? QTS is accepted worldwide. If you have the qualified teacher status, and maybe for one reason or the other you don't get employed in the UK, you can use the QTS to work in any EU country. You can use the QTS to actually work in the US. You can use the QTS to to get employment all over the world. That is it. Yes, that QTS that people are having and they are saying, oh, UK, it is very valuable. So if the UK has been able to assess your qualifications and come to a conclusion that yes, it is level 6 in the UK and you are eligible to, you can teach, you can teach secondary school here, that it means you can equally teach secondary school across everywhere. Yes. So please don't take your QTS for granted, though. It is very important. Yes, and with the Scotland qualification, you can equally use it to teach elsewhere, but not in in England. Yes. And the same way, you cannot use QTS to teach in Scotland. That is the bit of, yeah. But with Wales, you can use QTS to teach in Wales. When you apply for the Wales license, they will just link it up to your QTS, the England QTS, and it will work perfectly. Yes. You just need to meet the requirement that Wales is looking for. Okay, let's go on. Ejiri says, is the UK actively recruiting teachers now? Yes. The recruitment phase recruitment is in two phases, I would say. Um, Schools start in the UK officially in September, but mid-year, which is January, schools also recruit teachers for January as well. Myself, I came in January. Yes, I came in the middle of the year, and people get in for September start as well, which is the official, the normal routine. Yes, but mid-year you could also get employed. So as at this time, schools that are recruiting for January are now posting their advertisements, their vacancies. And then you still have schools that are posting their advertisements for September next year, even as at now. Yes. So if you are very keen and you are up to task with your job hunting, in fact, you could be applying, and by the time you realize, you are there. Yes, so that is how it works. Okay, so Prince says, okay, what about those in UK that need sponsorship? Woohoo! So if you are in UK already and you have QTS and you need sponsorship, you want to switch your visa from maybe care or any difference to skilled worker, which is teaching, it is possible. And you even stand a higher chance of getting employed. It's just about preparing your CV, preparing your supporting statements, starting your job hunting, applying for jobs here and there, attending interviews, and you're good to go. Yeah, very simple. Very simple, I would say. Yeah. So let's move on. Let's go on. Ejiri says thanks. You're welcome, Ejiri. And Stefano again with the blah 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 blah. I think I need to remove this. Hmm. Good. Thank you. All right. So Matthew says, why does most of these agencies show international recruitment bias towards Africans? They mostly prefer Jamaicans. I sometimes wonder what is so special about them. Oh. It's one of those things, but that shouldn't pull you down, my brother. That should not at all. Yeah. If God, whatever God has, whatever God does is miraculous, and don't look down upon yourself with those things. Push your applications with prayers. I believe in the Almighty God. Yeah. God makes a way where there is no way. Remember that. No matter what man can do, it is only God that can turn things around just within a splash. Yes, it's so sad to know that, yeah, that is kind of a bit biased, but put prayers in it. Yeah, pray about your applications, pray about your interviews. It will definitely work. Yeah. Don't be disheartened by those. Yeah, it is, this thing started from generations, so not our time. Yeah, so don't let that pull you down. Keep on doing your good job, keep on striving, and you definitely get there. Okay, so let's move on. From my observation, the CPD is very pertinent. Yes, of course, it is very. It gives one an added advantage in the CV for immediate employment. Very good, my brother Udofia. It's very, very important to do those CPDs. Yeah, it really boosts your CV up, and then it makes your CV stand out. You mean, yeah, it makes your CV stand out. It makes them aware that, oh, this person is abreast with this person knows this person knows that. Yeah. So thank you for that. Yeah, thank you for that comment. Kayla Landis says, congratulations, Gold. We pray we also get to share such testimonies. Yes, so you know, the funny thing, I have so many people who have arrived in the UK, but yeah, you should understand, it's not everybody who wants to, yeah, portray. There's so many people who, I must tell you, they will beat me after this video for mentioning this. Yeah, there's so many people who have obtained employment and they are here. Yes, so many, uncountable. Yeah, so please don't see this as a scam. It all boils down to hard work. Yes, it all boils down to hard work, putting things in place, making sure you're doing the right thing, following who know road. You see, yeah. As much as people are also complaining, others too are making it to people. If I say you should understand, people are maneuvering, people are getting employed, people are migrating. Yes, I wish I could have a list and then be mentioned one after the other. But not everybody wants to come, yeah, um, be on air and all that. Yeah, so you should understand. Thank you. Okay, so which of the CPDs do you think are most must get for teachers? Oh, okay, Felix. I think I mentioned it. This is the third time I mentioned it. So please check on the video. After this, I'll post this video on the channel, I mean on my channel, Vinnie's channel. So please, you could check. I mentioned child safeguarding, I mentioned neglect. There are a whole lot, and please, because of finances, you could do those that are free. Yes, there are so many free ones, and open university academics, you could get so many. Don't worry, I'll do a video on CPDs to do as a teacher, and then I think that will help my audience. Yes, I'll list out all the platforms and websites from which you could get those CPDs and the necessary CPDs to do. Yes, don't worry, I'll do a video. I'm writing it down actually. I'll do a video on that for you. Thank you. So Gifty says, can someone who do his or her degree in any of the Ghanaian languages also apply to teach in the UK? You've hit a point that I'm laughing about. Ghanaian language. In fact, o pesa ubechire tree where you can. Thank you for the question. Ghanaian language, I'm really sorry. If it were to be English or any foreign language, you could. Yeah, you could teach in the UK. And if you were a teacher, and there are so many routes. Remember, I promised you guys that I'll be doing a video on routes, other routes to come to the UK. Yes, that is still I mean, I've penned that down. Other routes, yes, and then CPDs. I'll do those videos and post on the channel, so please look out for them. They will be a great deal to help you. Kyla says, wow. Wow. Peter AJ says, can I know a gist about this whole thing? I just joined. Oh, Peter. Okay. So you could what I will suggest is we will still continue, but you could watch the live after it has been done, because I'll post it on Vinny's channel. So if you are not a subscriber, please look for Vinny's channel and subscribe so that you have access to all of the videos, and including this live, and then all questions that are being asked I've answered. So all of those, you get access to them. So basically this live is about migrating to the UK as a teacher from overseas. Yes, so if you are a teacher at the secondary school level, your subject area is math, science, foreign language, and you desire to migrate to the UK or any other country to teach, this is the best channel for you to subscribe to, which is Vinny's channel on YouTube. So thank you, John Reed. Do Peter, please. Thank you so much. You could ask anything, any question, I mean, with regards to migrating to the UK. Thank you. It is a genuine and legit route, and I passed through it myself, including so many friends that I know. Yeah, it is a legit route, and you could do it by yourself and then find yourself in the UK to work as a teacher in the secondary school level. Thank you. Every information you need is on Vinny's channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. Now, Dixon says, sorry, please, I don't think you mentioned how long, weeks or months, it will take to get QTS in Wales and how much it will cost. Thank you so very much. Oh, thank you, Dixon. I think that escaped me. Now, for Wales, their teaching license is such that when you have QTS already, all you do is you check from their website and then you apply. I can't really remember if they are taking money, but if they do, it wouldn't be a huge money. In Scotland, they do take money, and I'm aware of, but with Wales, I don't think they take money, but they want to know more about you. If you have the QTS and you're applying with them, it will be a perfect thing to do. Yeah. So with monetary aspect, I'm not so aware if they take money or not. I'll do that research and then let you know as well. Thank you. Let me write it down. Wales. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So please, what is CPD, please? Oh, continuous professional development. That is CPD, continuous professional development. We call it short courses, kind of. Yeah, they are short courses that you do to enrich your CV. Yes, and you can get those from online and from certain websites to do with regards to teaching in the UK. Yeah, and with teaching in the UK, I earlier mentioned about child safeguarding. It is a CPD course, but you can do it online and then get a certificate for it. And there is prevent. It is also a CPD course, a continuous professional development course. You can do it online and then get a certificate. It is totally free. There are so many free courses that you can do to enrich yourself. I mean, to enrich your CV. Thank you, Dixon. Dixon, again, do you have a mentorship group? Yes, thank you, Dixon. Okay, so this is what I do. If you need mentorship on how best to go about this route, I have a mentorship group. If you are interested, please email me at Vinnie's Y channel, Vinnie's Y channel at gmail.com. I think I will be adding that. Yeah, I should be able to. Let me try and type that. Okay, I want to type that down for my audience. So it is Vinnie's Y channel at gmail.com. That's my email. You can find it on my channel, wherever, whichever video you have access to. Just look at the description and you have my email address there. So if you are interested, please email me and then we'll take it from there. Thank you so, so much. All right, so let's see any more questions. So what I would say is the route, which is the teaching route that I've been advocating since, about since, it is a very legit route. Yes. And it takes a bit of hard work to make it. So if you have obtained your qualified teacher status, don't just relax. You have gold in your hands and you are sitting there. Yeah, you have gold in your hands. You could start applying for jobs here and there. Yes, and who knows? By the time you realize you are here, oh. That is how it works. Now, okay, Kathleen has a question. Please, what of us? We are the social sciences. Anything for us? Oh, social sciences. Hmm. So, what I would say is try applying for QTS. If you are not awarded, then you know your fate. Does it make sense, please? Yes. So put in place all your documentations and then apply for qualified teacher status. It's just a link. It is free and no one will query you if you are not awarded or you are given a negative response. Yes, just for you to be rest assured. So apply for QTS via the address and then let's check it out. If you are awarded, you are good to go. But if they decline it, then you know your fate. Yes, thank you. That is what I would say with regards to the social sciences. Yeah, thank you. So Caitlin says, okay, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Caitlin. Okay, so any more questions, everybody? Thank you for being with me, and thank you for all of the questions. So what I would say is if you have any more questions, please ask. Now, remember, this is Vinny's channel. The channel is all about migrating to the UK as a teacher. Now, if you have any questions, please ask. I'll make sure I post this live on my channel for people to have access to, all of my viewers and subscribers to have access to. Yes. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Yes, it doesn't take anything. Just click on that button and keep the channel moving on. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for all of you, my subscribers. Now, one good news, we hit 1,000 and over subscribers. Yay! And I would say thank you to you My subscribers, yes, you are making this a reality. I mean, the channel a reality. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all on this live. And I will be doing another live, God willing, next week. So please stay tuned. I'll advertise um, the live before I do it. So please stay tuned, and then think about all of the questions you might want to ask, and I'll be ever ready to answer. This is Vinnie's channel, talking about migrating to the UK as a teacher from overseas. Yeah, Kayla, thank you. Hooray. Yeah, we just cropped over 1,000 subscribers. Yes. Yeah, that is all the hard work that you guys have been supporting me with. Thank you so much. Now, please, one more request. If you are watching the videos, please watch to the end. It really helps. Yeah, don't be skipping. Just watch the videos to get more of the information that you need. Really appreciate you all. Thumbs up for everybody. And thank you all for hanging out with me today on this live. Please, my channel name is Vinnie's channel, and if you are new, please subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, please hold on and watch all the videos. And remember, my next video will be on CPDs. Yes, CPDs. I just mentioned that I'll be doing a video on CPDs for teachers to enrich your CV, and I'll also be looking at other routes into the UK. Yeah. So since I'm not seeing any more questions, I think we could be calling this a nice evening and a successful one. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody who stayed tuned. I really like and appreciate the fact that you stayed with me throughout. Thank you so much. So we'll call it a day. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely evening. Oh, there is a question. Yay. The question that is from Dixon. The question I'm actually asking about Wales is to get QTS from Wales using your teacher qualifications from your home country. How long to get QTS from Wales? Thinking of that as an alternative. Okay, so don't worry, Dixon. I will do a bit of inquiry for you. Please email me at Vinnie's Y channel at gmail.com. VINNIESYCHANNEL at gmail.com. Yes. And I will be answering. Please notify me, Dixon, when you email me, so I don't forget. I have lots, in fact, a lot of emails. Yeah, so please notify me when you do so that I do that quickly for you to help you out. I need to really check if Wales QTS they are taking money or not and how long it takes. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dixon. And thank you everybody who came on for this live. Really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. You made my evening a wonderful one. Thank you, Caitlin. Bye. Thank you everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your stay. So please be watching my channel. I'll be posting this live there to help others. Thank you, and keep sharing, keep liking, keep subscribing. Thank you. My regards to Hasbi. I will. He will definitely hear from you. Thank you. Emmanuel says suggestions, please. Have live chat with people that made it to UK through your guide for us to know their experience. Yes, so I will invite 1 or 2 people. Yes, yeah, don't worry, I will do that. More to come on Vinny's channel. In fact, more exciting videos and exciting lives. Yeah, thank you, Dixon. Thumbs up. I salute, sir. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. God continue bless you so much. Bless you too. Salute, sir. Matthew Buedi. Saluto. Hey, me nuanom Ghana for in fact, nyame nhyira mo pa mo mpa ebo dia moye bua me channel yi na nyame nhyira mo nyina. Me da se pa. Hey, Oga one. Oga one. Next live, me no beba so. Next live, I will invite you people. Don't worry, just keep your calm and wait for more exciting videos to come and more exciting lives. Yeah, live sessions. Oga one repping. You see, just a bit of concern. Oga one arrived, though. Oga one arrived. Yes, all through Vinny's channel and hard work on his side. So, guys, people who are always talking, oh, na ejumani ni ho na ye was security as ye hu de a man for so nye ejumane ba. Enti wo se dan. Amanfoɔ nyɛ adwuma no ba o nipa bebree but ɛnyɛ obia na ɔpɛ sɛ yɛmfa ne din anaa wei nto aha nti bibi ne anam ate aseɛ hard work o hard work. Oga one nyame nhyira me teacher ma mo saa no na moma m'ani gye o moma makoma tɔ me yɛ sɛ adwuma na meyɛ no anyɛ kwa in fact nyame nhyira mo nyinaa. Upon all the talk, they talk about him on the page. You see, people are there, people are hiding, share. On their money. Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for people who have entered into the UK through this same teaching route that I'm preaching. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kayla. All right, so I think we'll end it here. I've been saying bye-bye, mean to me free so. I've been saying bye-bye for long. Guys, have a lovely evening and my regards to everybody. Remember to subscribe if you haven't and keep sharing this channel to every teacher out there to help each other. Let's help one another. If it is a win for me, it could be a win for you. It could be a win for everybody. God for us all. Bye, everybody. Have a lovely evening.